Hey, right, it's Kai from Kool Collectibles back again for another review. This time it's the Transformers Masterpiece MP-25L Loud Pedal. For all your Transformer needs, click the link in the description below to head on over to Robot Kingdom. They ship worldwide, so definitely check them out. Alright, so this is another fantastic Diaclone repaint by Takara, and one that has been really anticipated by a lot of original G1 collectors out there. I'll just quickly go through the packaging. So this is the Tokyo Toy Show exclusive, I think, and so they've made it consistent with the sort of black and white box art like they have with 18S and Tiger Track, which I think were the 2012 and 2013, or is it 2013, 2014 Tokyo Toy Show exclusive. So nice consistency there by Takara. Comes with the very nice flight stand with the Decepticon insignia and so on. So I love that they did this. They didn't include the flight stand with the Road Rage repaint, which was disappointing, but they've fixed that for this one. It comes with the collector card, which I do love, the original classic style, so I love that. Instruction manual comes with the sort of original sort of G1-esque gun, which is nicely painted in silver, so nothing to complain about there. Comes with the sticker set, which you can put across the hood, I think to mimic the original Diaclone sort of sticker set. So I'm not going to use that. I do love the Decepticon insignia on the front there, so I'm not going to use that. Comes with a couple of sets of the rear view mirrors, and again I've still got problems trying to get them in to fit into the slots tightly, but we'll get to that shortly. Comes with the little gun thing that you put on the flight mode on the front of the hood or the bonnet, but I won't be using that. I haven't used that for Road Rage either. Comes with the other version of Raoul. I think this is from a different episode. I can't actually remember which episode it is, but apparently it's just the way he looked in another episode in the original cartoon. And I do love that they included this repaint, which I think is the original micro change repaint of Blaster. I think with Road Rage they included the twin cast type repaint, but on this one they've included the original micro change colorway, which I think is pretty damn awesome. But of course the main attraction is this guy right here. And as a Diaclone homage, it is absolutely fantastic. The paint application, or actually I'm not even sure if it's a paint application, to be honest. I guess the problem I had with Road Rage in that it was a fairly dull red plastic instead of the nice metallic blue paint application of Tracks. But this here, they've got a very nice glossy black plastic. In some cases I'm still not sure if it's actually painted black, but either way it's fantastic looking, and mine doesn't have any sort of paint blemishes that are too major that I can see. There are a few scratch swirls and so on, but there's nothing too noticeable. So overall I do love this particular high gloss black look to the Corvette, and I love the insignias there and the flaming hood on the front. I think that looks bloody awesome. So with the purple sort of windscreen and windows there, it really gives off that awesome Decepticon look. And I guess with this black repaint, I mean, there's so many legendary stories about the original G1 release of this. You know, if you look up on the internet, there's stories about how it was released in Finland and was pretty much super rare. And there's so many legendary stories about how collectors finally started finding out about them through conventions, and stories of fakes being put out there and broken ones, and there's so many stories out there that makes for really interesting reading, and sort of goes into the heart of why these Diaclone repaints are so sought after by collectors. And I guess some newer collectors perhaps have said, why is Takara wasting time with these? And I guess it goes back to their key origins of Transformers, and through the Diaclone range and the micro change range. That was what Hasbro found through some of the older Tokyo toy shows that made them buy into the line, I guess, and create the Transformers as we know them today. So I love that Takara does these homages to their original history of these Transformers figures. So with this particular one, I think it's right up there with the best repaints, you know, alongside Exhaust and Blue Streak as well. So I love those. I love these in the display. So I'll definitely get the others out to take some pictures with all the Diaclone ranges. But I'll give you guys a look at what it looks like next to the other black repaints as well. So here's MP-10B and one of the other vehicles in 9B as well. So with that sort of purple paint application and styling and the all sort of gloss black, I think these guys look absolutely fantastic together. So if you've got some of these black repaints, I think MP-10B here is probably my favorite. Just the black paint application and how glossy it looks is fantastic. I just wish it came with a trailer, which it was a shame that it didn't have that. I do have Sound Blaster up there, but and I also have the G2 black side swipe as well, but I won't bother getting those out. I'll probably be displaying Loud Pedal here with the other Diaclone figures. Now, I guess I've got no idea why they've called it Loud Pedal and what the history of that is. And this Destron Sonic Sapper, that's the first time I've ever heard of a position like that in the Decepticon ranks. But apart from that, that's pretty much it in vehicle mode. So I'll quickly do the transformation. I'm not going to do that off camera because it was painful the first time, and I do suck at it on camera. So if you do want to see the transformation, click through to see my original tracks video, but I'll get this one into bot mode now. Hold on. Alright, so here he is in bot mode, and it was a bit of a pain for me to get it into this mode again because I hate the transformations, but in the end the backpack pegs in nicely for me, and everything else, all the joints and everything else are nice and tight. So some people have complained of loose elbows or loose knees. Mine are on pretty strong ratchets, so luckily for me, I guess no QC issues there at all. The head sculpt has been a lot of discussion about the head sculpt. Some people hate it. Now I guess you know, it is pretty ugly if you ask me, but it is the perfect homage to the original Diaclone finish head sculpt. So can't complain about that. I think there was a re-release of the original Diaclone one with a gold face or something like that, but the original one did have this sort of aqua color. So definitely happy that they went with that. And similar to Tracks, the neck joint there, you can pull forward past the click point, so it doesn't fall back. So Tracks and Loud Pedal here have this feature, but for whatever reason, it was slightly different on Road Rage, where you couldn't click it past that point, and the head could potentially keep falling back. But other than that, everything else looks perfect. The paint application, I almost put this in the same sort of ballpark as the EX crossover for what is it, the Evangelion crossover for MP10, which was pretty much so ugly it ended up being beautiful. So the paint application here, you're either going to love it or hate it. For me, being a bit of a Diaclone fan, I definitely love it. The paint application here with the sort of bronzing, the gold and everything else is very nicely done. The bit of purple sort of highlights on the feet there, definitely love that. So all the paint apps have a nice sort of metallic tinge to them, so it does look very, very nice. And again, from the back, I think it looks fairly clean from the back, to be honest. People have complained about, you know, he does look thin, etc., but most of the MPs look pretty terrible from some angles. And for me, this is probably a pretty damn good compromise. So overall, he does look pretty damn good. I'll just give you guys a quick comparison against my Tracks here, so you can sort of get a feel for the differences. But overall, it's a fantastic figure. I'll definitely keep it in the alt mode though, just like I have all the other Diaclone figures in alt modes. But if you do have, or if you're lucky enough to get two and you can display one in bot mode, it does look pretty damn fantastic. So hopefully you like that quick look at MP-25L loud pedal. I don't have any MPs coming up. There might be Delta Magnus coming in July. I'm not sure if that's going to be delayed or not, but hopefully you can click subscribe and stay tuned for that. My next reviews will probably be from Big Bad Toy Store with the Tamashii Nation's Samurai Royal Guards, which do look fantastic. So hopefully you can subscribe and stick around for that. Thanks again, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Cheers. Bye.